Welcome back to the Greener Lawn. Today we'll be comparing a long blade grass versus short blade grass. If you like my content, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check the notifications bell, and always leave a comment in the comment section. First off, I'd like to thank Brett Goodyear for allowing me to come over and do a short grass versus long grass comparison. Thank you. This is going to be fun.
Passes already, almost a quarter of the way full. The grass needed to be mowed bad. it looks so long.
What are you doing?
I know. Look at all this. Look at all this nitrogen I'm about to dump into my trash can.
Throw money down the drain.
I can't be having grass clippings on the grass. Kind of walk it forward because your blade is sitting in this grass. That'll just engage the handle and then there you go. Them stripes though. Look at that. Even Jeremy can do it. Also, look how good that truck over there looks.
Well, so that's when I need to ask if we can actually move the Chevy and leave the Ford.
It's better than that Ford. see the stripes, obviously.
Correct.
This is grass that's not even supposed to be cut this short. If you look, most of these blades, the majority of my grass is fescue, which is not supposed to be cut short. That's why it's got the discoloration that it has. This fall, we're gonna do a heavy overseed with perennial ryegrass, and that should help darken it and help it stripe harder, which is hard to believe because, I mean, them stripes though.
Them stripes though.
Stripes.
He is correct.
Them stripes though.
I can't argue with that fact. So what do you see as far as thickness in this grass? Because I know that people are gonna squawk at me saying about thickness. Someone's gonna tell me that your grass is thicker if you cut it lower. Bro, pick a spot. Like, this is my worst spot. Look, right off, right off. That's probably my worst spot right there. No soil, you can't see soil. Thick, can't see soil. Bro, there's no soil in there. Do you even grow with soil? What you got, short grass? What you got? How thick are you? We know you got a small blade, but you thick, bro?
But it's pretty thick. You've gotta pull really hard to find the ground in between these roots.
So see, where I don't run soil, he runs soil. There's soil underneath here to be able to do this.
It's thick.
It is. No, it truly is. It really is super thick.
The stuff that's yellowing in there is that fescue. Now, my wife won't let me kill the lawn to start over. But next fall, that's what's gonna happen. So one of the things that you have to do with a reel mower, and really the biggest difference between a reel mower and a traditional rotary mower, is the reel mower cuts the blades of grass like scissors. So if you look, it's cutting like scissors, with this being the reel and this is the bed knife. And so before you mow every single time, you need to be checking your clearance between your reel and your bed knife to make sure that it's cutting evenly all the way across. So obviously it's cutting perfectly, it's cutting fine, no issues there. But if there's ever a time where the reel to bed knife clearances get bumped and get moved or get changed, it won't cut. And so it's not like with a rotary mower where if your blade gets dull, it'll still cut. This just won't cut at all if the clearances get messed up. A lot of maintenance. So there's a lot more moving parts on a reel mower than there are on your traditional rotary mower. So you have to grease all these grease zerks pretty consistently because you got a lot of metal on metal contact here at the reel, here with this roller, the rear roller. All of these points are metal on metal contact that need to be greased. So it's a lot of maintenance. It's a little bit more than your traditional rotary mower, but in my opinion, totally worth it.
Got two different stickers on here, and one is the Next fertility sticker. The other one's the Longology sticker. And how many Next products have you used?
No next products.
Zero.
Zero. Nada.
So you give the love to Next and Longology, but you've never used it.
I'm hoping for John to give me some product.
Well, if John doesn't, I'll go ahead and hook you up. I brought you some Aerate mixed with some RGS so that you can try it on your lawn. Gonna give you a full gallon of it.
That'll be nice.
I
appreciate that.
I love that Superman pose you had going on there.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, like, that's a man enjoying his lawn right there. That was a Superman pose.
It's because I've got a super lawn.
Oh, we'll call it that. We'll call it that.
Sorry, I had to take a moment to pet my grass. Oh, it's so nice. It's so soft.
Well, Black & Decker, it's the same thing as the Chapin 20 volt.
Yeah, mine's blue.
All right, so I'm adding, along with these Nex products, I'm doing my t-nex application because it's been 3 weeks.
Okay. People would really like to know about that.
So the labeled rate for t-nex for cool season grasses is 0.5 ounces per 1,000 square feet. I've got a 4,500 square foot lawn, so I'm going to be doing about 2 ounces, maybe 2.5.
Maybe 2.5. Going a little Connor Ward on that one?
Well, I've got 4,500 square feet.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's not Connor Ward going on. It's more accurate with the 40.
Well, a little. So t-nex, a little bit of surfactant. I'm real scientific on the surfactant.
Looks
about right.
Whoa. Look at.
You can see it changing the color. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Surfactant helps coat the leaves of the blades.
Ah!
Look out. And helps the herbicide or whatever you're using surfactant on stick and coat better than just spraying it. Now the next products.
Okay, so on these, I'm going to actually give you your application rate for 4,500 square feet at 9 ounces of the aerate and 3 ounces of the RGS that I have mixed. Go ahead and use half the bottle on that. That's a half gallon.
Ew, what's that? Oh, but it looks cool.
Dude, that gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Dad, you made it everywhere, Dad. Didn't it explode on you?
See? It stains so bad. What'd you say about that stripe?
I said all these stripes look really good except for this jacked up one right here.
I have no idea what happened right there. You really need to get better at your striping. That's all I can say. Oh, you'll know when it comes out.
Tar coming out.
It is. It is. What's that noise?
Sprayer.
Where's your trim pass? That's not a trim pass. Does it his own way. You'll have to move down one stair because unless you want me to sit down below you and it looks like you dominate me.
I mean, it's pretty clear that I do.
Yeah, okay, we'll call it that. We'll call
I'll
it that.
I'll come down a stair for you so you
All right.
don't feel too bad. I mean,
I am a little bit taller than him, so
I mean,
I was
it's
trying to
alright.
get on his level.
it's gonna be bad enough
because
when
you're
the video comes out and people see how much better my lawn looks.
oh, I don't know.
My channel's gonna blow up.
Well, we can go ahead and hit you up right here, up in the card. Check his channel out. He's giving himself some shameless plugs, and he said he didn't want the love.
And I don't
now blow him up. Just blow him up.
My channel
You need to give him some love at this point in time.
doesn't matter. You're gonna get a video a month out of me, maybe.
Ask for him. He said if people ask for him, he posts them. And what he's doing out here is some great stuff. It's on the same lines as our love that we're go ahead and rocking right now.
C-Dub.
I don't know him by C-Dub, but we'll throw the Connor Ward out there. We'll give him the word love. Coming out here and actually seeing the huge difference of what, you know, my grass is that I'm cutting, and it looks like I'm cutting at 3.5 inches.
My wife has me set on B setting on my Toro TimeMaster, which is supposed to be 3 3/4 cut.
Which is only 3 inches too long.
But that's where I actually have my lawn right now, is 3.5 inches. If I were to cut at the A level, it is 4 1/4, which would bring me down to about the 4-inch mark. Wife said to get the TimeMaster, that was the whole catch. On his lawn, he's cutting at
3/4 of an inch.
and that's 3 inches too short. Had to get you
Perfect
back with
height.
that.
You know, I've got little kids, and if I mowed my lawn at 4 inches, I wouldn't be able to find them because it's so tall.
Oh, but you can lay on it and it's so nice and soft, and it's like a blanket. It covers you up. It's great stuff.
Not for me. Not for me. I personally just like the look of a shortcut lawn. To me, it's more crisp. It's more manicured. It just looks finished.
Okay, speaking on those lines, what is the dedication level that needs to go in on keeping it this meticulous? Because I know with me, the reason why I do cut at 4 inches, 3.5 right now, is
Hey, keep it down. Sorry.
the reason I cut it 3.5 inches, normally 4 inches, is because it doesn't take as much for me to maintain it there. During the summer, I can cut it once a week and it looks good. During the spring and fall, I do have to kick it up to twice a week and, you know, keep that 1/3 roll going. But what is it that you take on your end of things?
So right now, for me, and this is the heat of the summer, I'm mowing every 2 to 3 days. Now I could probably get away with every 3 to 4 days right now because the grass isn't vigorously growing, but every 2 to 3 days is pretty much standard for what I'm doing to maintain that 1/3 rule. And then another thing that I'm using that for me, when you're mowing your grass sub 1 inch is a necessary evil, is t-nex. I apply t-nex every 3 weeks. And what t-nex is it's a plant growth regulator. And that prevents the plant from growing vertically. Not necessarily prevents, but...
So hold on, wait, you're telling me you don't want your blade to grow up?
I do not.
Okay, all right.
Not that much. So it makes it grow vertically, not as much, but promotes horizontal growth. And that's what helps thicken the lawn. And I don't know if you noticed, but the lawn's pretty thick.
It is.
It's pretty thick.
It is. Yeah, we waved. I'll wave again. Those must be really good neighbors.
Everyone's good neighbors here. Yeah.
They just love to wave.
Not like Leighton.
Hey, all my neighbors love me. They know I'm going to be out in my yard waving at them.
Hey.
You guys have to wave.
Not as often as I am.
Have to wave. No kidding.
Every day I'm out here.
I don't doubt that. I don't
Every
doubt
day.
that because you have to cut that off.
My wife loves it because
bet
it's
she
not
does.
another woman.
I call mine a she. I've never actually named her, but we have that love affair with her anyways, right?
Yeah.
So I noticed when I was looking at your grass clippings. That's truly a mulch. And it doesn't mulch them, it just single cuts them. But that's all the more that he's cutting off at any one time. He's got a long blade right there. Look at his long blade, love. It's about the size of my fingernail. Uh-oh. 1/4 of an inch? That's naughty. That's more than 1/3 rule. You've let it grow too long. We'll get your take on it in a few moments. You actually had one blade or 2 blades, a couple of blades that were 1/4 of an inch long. I know that's probably a little bit more than you'd like to cut off. How long was it between cuttings? Because you had told me that you hadn't cut in a little while.
So I cut on Wednesday, which would be what? Today's Saturday.
Yes.
So that makes that Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 3 days. So about right. a little bit longer than normal. Most of the time I'm at 2 days, but so 3 days. But yeah, I mean that's, and you can see, cutting 1/4 of an inch off of that grass means that I'm within my 1/3 rule. So if I let it grow another 2 days, I'd be cutting off half the blade of the grass to cut it at 3/4 of an inch.
Even with the T-nex, or
Even
is that?
even with it.
Oh, okay.
So after walking Brett's yard, I've noticed a few things. Shorter grass, obviously, I knew had a lot of dedication in it. I didn't understand what a reel mower was even like. It was kind of a beast to learn. But once I got the hang of it, things actually went really smoothly for me. I made a few passes. I told him I was only gonna make 1 pass, and as you see, I held on to that thing for a few more than 1 pass. He had to coach me the whole time. I did cut a few of those parts out, but it really went well. I liked it. Really, really nice. It has a whole different feel to it. Like you said, it does feel manicured. It's small, it's stiff, it doesn't have the softness it has. I was teasing him, mine's like a blanket. It is. It's 3.5 inches long. He's running at 3/4 of an inch. There's a lot of differences when it comes to it, but it all comes down to personal preference. Where's your dedication? I'd like to know in the comments below. Where do you want your lawn to be? Do you like it short? If you do, explain why. What you're doing, how you're doing it, down in the comments. Do you like it long, like me? Have a little less dedication to it. You can, have a little bit more time in between, but you get to love the long lushness of it. Leave it in the comments. I'm also gonna do a poll. Go ahead and hit it up. Let me know. Do you like it long? Do you like it short? I'm Jeremy of the Greener Lawn.
And I'm Brett with a shortcut lawn.
Make her green.
I'm Jeremy of the Greener Lawn.
And I'm Brett of a better lawn.
Make her green. I like this grass more than ours.
Ha ha ha!
I can do cartwheels.
Smart girl.
So it's basically, I'm Jeremy of the Greener Lawn.
What do you want?
I don't care. I don't care. I'm Jeremy of the Greener Lawn.
Short grass is better.
Make her green. I'm Jeremy of the Greener Lawn with long grass. You gotta play off
What?
me. You gotta play with me. You gotta play off me here. Not play with me. That was bad. That was bad. We'll cut that one out.
All right, go.
I'm Jeremy of the Greener Lawn.
And I'm Brett of a better lawn. Cut it short.
Make her green.
Hi.
Don't get my weeds.
Don't get your weeds. It's fuzzy on here to me right now. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just too hot or what.
Wait!
That was a good one, Cheyenne.